What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Doe Show. It's your boy Dame D, and we are back with another one. Before I start up, I'm gonna wait for a few people to come in. We were just having a few technical difficulties, so I'm coming in another way. So I just want to make sure I can be heard and everything is cool. And I apologize for earlier for the fucked up communications. But excuse me. But yeah, I want a few people to jump in and then I'll go in there to start off the conversation. I want to make sure that I can be heard. So let me go to my audio and video and make sure you guys can hear me first. All right, give me 1 second. So, like I said, I'm waiting on a few people to jump in. I don't know why they got that up there. Give me 1 second. Check on this. So, what's going on out there, everybody? Okay, so I'm just checking my audio and video. Okay, so I'm just checking my audio and video. Okay, so I can be heard. So what's going on out there, y'all? I definitely can be heard. You know, so apparently I got a lot of issues going on with my stream yards that's having me doing a lot of buffering, but everything seems to be right when when I go live from this part of YouTube. So what's going on out there, y'all? Happy Friday. What's going on out there today? What's on you guys' mind? It's Freestyle Friday. We just had E Skeezy on here with us, but we were having a lot of technical difficulties. How about them Lions last night? What do you guys think about that game? It was a must-win game for both teams. Detroit was able to pull it out. I definitely want to talk about that for a hot second. Dan Campbell had a great Dan Campbell is normally great and was good with bringing the guys back together after that Thanksgiving loss. That right there, that loss that we took to Green Bay was a hard loss. It definitely took us out of contentions on winning our division, but we are still in the hunt, far as trying to make a wild card, I should say. Yep. So, but yeah, man, it was definitely a good game. We were hitting on all fashions of the game. I believe, and a lot of people probably didn't, take notice. But our special teams, man, I want to give a shout out to the special teams yesterday. They kept us. We had great field positions throughout the whole game. So therefore, it took a lot of pressure off the offense. Jared, the offensive line, first and foremost, were able, to keep Jared Goff upright. Keep him from, because the last few weeks, and I spoke about this, Minnesota pretty much showed the rest of the league, how to play against Jared Goff. Pretty much once you and the scouting report with him is once you shake him up, early he'll have happy feet and he's not as accurate, once you put him up under a lot of pressure, and that's what's been going on around the league. That, pretty much since that Minnesota game, it kind of exposed, Jared Goff a little bit. But, after yesterday's game, Dan Campbell was able to make a few adjustments. I noticed Jared Goff, because if you noticed the previous weeks, we were running out of the shotgun a lot, and I was trying to, just give Jared Goff a little breathing room to be able to, pass the ball downfield a lot. But yesterday, we were able to establish the run. We were able to do a lot of play actions. Therefore, even when they were sending the blitzes, Jared Goff were just dumping the ball off pretty quick, you know, um, to the running backs and to the wide receivers. So we didn't have to worry about him taking as many sacks. or being pressured a lot because he was just getting rid of the ball pretty quick. Yep. So yeah, man. So this week we're going to be able to sit back, relax this Sunday. Let some players heal up. We had some key injuries last week to St. Brown. He was able to get out there on the field. And he did his damn thing, man. He was able to get out there. You know, and be the same St. Brown that we're used to seeing, man. He made some key third down plays, man. Like I said, offense, defense, and special teams, we all came together. It was all a team effort yesterday. Yeah. So yeah, man, I just want to come back in for a second and check this audio and video because, like I said, I was using a different platforms and we've been having a lot of issues with buffering, but it looks like everything is straight over here. So I'm gonna listen to this one more time. Okay, so yeah, so really pretty much it's that what's been going on. So I just want to come in and talk about that for a little bit about the Lions, man. It was a great win for the Lions. We needed that win. Dan Campbell was able to get those boys focus on getting back in the winning category. And just get those boys focused on trying to get, like I said, back in a winning streak. We were able to do that. We were able to keep Jared Goff upright, and that's the whole thing. As long as we're able to block and keep him upright, we'll, for the most part, we'll be able to compete, and we'll beat most teams. And it's been proven and it's been shown. For the last 3 years, he's been pretty much one of the top quarterbacks in the league. Yeah, so I just want to come on and do a little test and make sure that and just test my audio and video and see how this was going to go because, like I said earlier, we had been having some technical difficulties. It looked like everything is straight, so I'm gonna go on ahead and end this. Has been another one. It's your boy Dame D, and I am out. Peace.